Have you ever seen corn that's as tall as a 100-story building? Legend has it that eating this corn allows you to freely change the size of any part of your body. Toriko discovered this gigantic corn. Just peeling off its outer husk took him a full 3 days. But once the husk was removed, he couldn't even take out a single kernel. Toriko was furious. He walked to the back of the corn. In the next second, a terrifying aura burst out of his body. He then unleashed an incredibly powerful 5-hit nail punch. At that exact moment, the massive corn suddenly sprayed out countless kernels. Even more shocking was the fact that the inside wasn't an ordinary corn cob. Instead, it was packed with neatly arranged corn kernels. As Toriko stood there in amazement, he noticed a huge cornstalk in the distance that had been cleanly sliced in half. That sight reminded him that even his full power attack hadn't left a single scratch on the corn's outer shell. This made him intensely curious about whoever had cut down that cornstalk. After that, Toriko and the battle wolf prepared to head to a volcano. They planned to turn the corn kernels into popcorn there. The temperature at the volcano reached 1,400 degrees Celsius. Toriko was nearly roasted into a mummy by the heat. He placed the kernels on a rock heated to 1,000 degrees Celsius. After 1 minute of intense heat, the kernels began to react and rapidly expand. In the next second, a golden light illuminated the entire area. With a deafening boom, popcorn rained down from the sky. Just as they were about to enjoy it, a man suddenly appeared and instantly sucked all the popcorn into his stomach. That man was Bucky, the chairman of the gourmet organization. What made it even more disgusting was that he carried a mosquito-like straw with him at all times. He especially enjoyed using it to eat mice alive. Legend says that the straw in Bucky's hand was cut directly from a demon mosquito. In just 1 second, can completely drain a 300-ton class giant creature. And just now, with a casual sip, Bucky swallowed popcorn worth $70 billion. Toriko was enraged. He immediately activated his final form. Unexpectedly, Bucky wasn't afraid at all. Instead, he did something even more outrageous. He took a deep breath. In the next instant, the air formed a vacuum tunnel. It shot straight toward Toriko's white battle wolf, Terry. Terry tried to escape, but it was already too late. Just as Terry was about to be swallowed, Toriko immediately swung his hand like a blade and forcibly interrupted Bucky's attack. This only made Toriko even angrier. A terrifying killing intent surged through his entire body. All nearby creatures were scared into fleeing in every direction, but this scene only made Bucky more excited. He hadn't encountered such a powerful opponent in a very long time, so he took another deep breath. His abdomen suddenly collapsed inward, and a green energy cannon blasted straight out of the straw in his hand. Toriko instantly activated his defensive technique. The two overwhelming forces collided head-on. The massive shockwave sent both of them flying. At the moment he was blown back, a twisted smile appeared on Bucky's face, because during that clash, he had discovered Toriko's fatal weakness. He realized that Toriko couldn't use long-range attacks. Once he understood this, Bucky immediately stood up and began suppressing him from a distance. In an instant, countless energy blasts rained down on Toriko. If this continued, Toriko would inevitably be killed by Bucky. However, what Bucky didn't expect was that Toriko suddenly swung his arm with explosive force. In the next second, several large holes instantly appeared in Bucky's arm. It turned out that during the fight, Toriko had awakened long-range attack abilities on the spot. With this newly awakened power, he launched a furious counterattack against Bucky. His final strike even split Bucky's body cleanly in two. Toriko felt completely confident in his newfound strength. But in the very next moment, shock spread across his face. Bucky's body began to rapidly swell. He turned into a balloon on the verge of exploding. Suddenly, terrifying energy erupted from the straw. Anything that came into contact with that energy was instantly ground into dust. After the energy faded, Toriko was nowhere to be seen. Bucky believed Toriko had been defeated. At that moment, Toriko suddenly appeared behind him. With a single slash, he cut off the straw in Bucky's hand.